Today we'll be talking about dependent t-test, also known as paired samples t-test. And for this one, your independent variables are two related groups. And your dependent variable is either integral or ratio. And when we say related groups, that could be something as far as something that happened at time 1 and time 2, such as an intervention, or that can be twins. If you're comparing twins, they're related. Siblings, and things of that nature. Things that are related. Two groups that are related. So my research question for the dependent t-test is, are there differences in time 1, pre-intervention, and time 2, post-intervention, for the number of sex partners participants had during the past 6 months? And this data set is from Keeping It Real, and this is the revised data set that has a little bit more questions added to it. So to start the test, you want to first go to Analyze, and we're comparing means. So you go to Compare Means, then you go to Paired Samples t-test. And I'm going to move this over so I can show you all. So you want to put your two groups that you're comparing in variable 1 and variable 2. And this one is not numbered, but we can see it right here. You can also change it if you want to go like that, and it says in-sex partner 1, which is time 1. And then we come over here and we'll do in-sex partner 2. So make sure I got it. Alright. Then you just hit OK, and your data will display here in the output. And you can see right here where it says time 1 and time 2. So again, we're interested in differences. Are there any differences between these two means? And here with paired samples, it also gives you a correlation of the study as well. However, we're going to start down here at the differences, the paired samples test paired difference boxes. So you can see both of the questions are out here to the side, time 1 and time 2. And we're going to come over, and everything in this box is differences. So this is the mean differences, and the reason why it's negative because it subtracted time 1 first from time 2. This is the difference as far as your standard deviation, and so forth. And this is your confidence interval. And we're going to come back to this because this also kind of reiterates what we're going to find out. So here we're more interested in the p-value, which is 0.398, and that is larger than 0.05. So this tells us that we do not have statistically significant differences. So here we're able to say that there are no differences. And a way you can double check yourself is if you come over to the 95% confidence interval and you look at your ranges, the lower and the upper. If a 0 lies between these ranges, then that also tells you that there is no differences between the two. So if someone wanted to measure their intervention for the amount of sex partners people had at time 1 and then time 2, they can use this data to let them know that there's no differences between time 1 and time 2. So maybe their intervention didn't work for the way that they had hoped. And even though these numbers are different, because our p-value is not significant, we know that this is just due to random sampling error. And also the number up here is the same, so that lets us know that we didn't lose any people from time 1 and time 2. And that is the paired samples t-test.